Okay, I'm pretty much going to be showing you the proper way to actually connect your JBL PartyBox 300 to any car subwoofer, whether it be a power subwoofer or a subwoofer pretty much that you chose to purchase yourself. And what I mean by that pretty much is, if people are not aware, you have your box, which is your enclosure, then you have your subwoofer, which is this right here, and then you also have your amplifier, which is, if I move my headset out the way real quick, which is pretty much this guy right here, which is a Rockford Falls gauge. Let me see, I don't know it's by heart, but it's pretty much a Rockford Falls gauge Prime R2 750X1, and it works essentially the same way as that power subwoofer to a certain extent. And what I mean by that is, you have your ground wire, you have your remote, then you also have your power. It doesn't say 12 volt, but this is your power. And then you also have your RCA for your subwoofer, and then you have your input as well. And then you have these two, which I'm gonna basically try to figure out how that works, and then I'll get back to you on that and make another video on that. But it essentially works the same way. Give me a minute. Okay, cool. Back to it. Okay, pretty much what this video is about is how to connect those two together. So, first and foremost, you're going to need the power supply, which is pretty much, I'm using this for a power supply, and it works just fine. So this is pretty much an EverStart Maxx 800 amp battery, I'm assuming. 120, what else is for your air? Yada yada yada. But it's 800 amps in general. Make sure it's set to the on position, but before you set any of these wires up, please have it off. I'm not responsible for anything that may happen to your system if you decide to have it on. Anywho, so what you want to do is turn this on, obviously, and then you're going to need RCA cables. I just now got this pretty much, and it is Amazon basic RCA cable. It is 4 feet if you wanted to know the length. It's that. So what you want to do is you want to connect it to your output, because you're getting music from this, and it's going to work either via Bluetooth or you can work it via auxiliary, which is right here. My aux cord is laying around here somewhere, so I don't feel like actually looking for that. But once you do that, you want to go over here. Excuse the mess. And you want to connect that other RCA to your input, because you're outputting music from that, the JBL PartyBox 300, to your input of your power subwoofer. Your negative and your positive. After that, this speaker in general comes with its own wiring package or whatever it's called, harness, etc., etc. So I have that. I have the negative of this car starter power supply hooked up to the negative part of that terminal, so the negative terminal, and then I have the positive hooked up to the wire, which is right here. After that, get yourself any color wire. It really does not matter. It does not have to be blue. It just needs to be a different color than the rest. So after that, you want to come over here to your terminals right here. Make sure you unscrew it. Once you unscrew it, it has little tiny screws in here. You can see that. Put your negative in, screw that in. Put your positive in, screw that in. But before you put the positive in, make sure you have like little tiny little wire that you're going to run from the remote, which is the remote turn on, which is the middle one, to the power. So therefore it gets power in general. And then after that, that light should turn green. Now with this powered car subwoofer in general, it comes with a bass remote controller, which is pretty much right over there. So therefore you can control the bass. Just make sure that you set your knobs to your liking first, and then you can control the bass over there. And that's pretty much how this works. So if I basically turn this off right here, see. Excuse the wire. So I'm gonna turn this off, and you're gonna see this turn red. There you go. That's how you know that it works. Turn it back on. Turn the screen. Okay. Now we're gonna come over here. Now keep in mind, if you have a stronger subwoofer, just know that that's a built-in power subwoofer. So that's 150 watts RMS and 450 watts peak power, even though I don't suggest that. Well, that's a 650 watt subwoofer, and then the amplifier is a 750 watt amp. But anyway, the moral story is focusing on just mainly how to connect your PartyBox 300 to your powered car subwoofer. There's no power supply, speaker, RCA cables, terminals, remote turn on wire, base remote control. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play a non-copyright track. That's pretty much how you will connect this the PartyBox 300 to your powered car subwoofer. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, and if you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll get back to them when I can. Until the next video.